Before you buy an Xbox One PowerA wired controller, you should watch this video. Now I'm going to tell you about the issues that I've dealt with and that others have had as well. The PowerA controller is not made by Microsoft. If you can see it, it says PowerA at the bottom. Under this part it says PowerA. It does have the Microsoft button on it, but this is not made by Microsoft. This controller worked pretty well, and this one that I'm holding is the second PowerA controller I bought. Now the second controller I bought, it served me really well, but then I realized the same issue was occurring. I like to play very competitive games, and it gets very frustrating when I'd hold the LT button on Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and for some reason it would hold the right trigger. So instead of me throwing a simple attack, I'm throwing an ultimate and wasting a lot of energy. Or if I'm playing Fortnite, if I'm aiming with LT, it randomly starts shooting, so it shows my location and I need to reload. So with these two issues I had with the other controller, it added a new problem. The right analog stick suddenly stopped working. It wasn't jammed, there was nothing in the controller, it just stopped working. So it was more of an electrical problem than a physical problem with the controller. So there's nothing I can do to fix that. I can't unscrew it and fix something that's electrical. When I bought this second one that you're looking at right here, this controller had the same exact issue with the trigger. Now it doesn't happen often, but it happens enough to where I can lose a game and someone else win. And when you're competitive, it makes you want to throw your controller across the room. And I don't like being like that. So my thing is, this controller was 20 bucks and it's a wired controller. It was worth it for the price, but for the frustration you're gonna have playing with this remote, you might as well just buy a $60 remote. This controller was not worth it. If you're competitive and you care about that type of thing, don't get this controller. Now, if any of you guys have had this controller problems and issues, write it in the comment section at the bottom. Anyone that's thinking about buying this controller, this is the perfect review for you. Don't waste your money. It is cheap, but the frustration that you're going to get playing with this controller when something randomly happens that you didn't do is very frustrating. So remember to share and like. I'm Yohnson.